Welcome back. This is Wisconsin Shoe Guy, and today we're going to talk about a leather type or a patina type that I find to be very, very interesting. I find that as you wear these shoes, the light has a tremendous impact on them, and I think that that's part of the fun and part of the fun of wearing shoes. And you know, I've got two different types of this effect. I have the hand done effect on the outsides here, and then I have the effect where it's actually tanned into the leather. So, and we're talking about a museum calf or a museum effect, right? Now, the museum calf has been around for quite a while, at least by name, but it's definitely had a resurgence in popularity. So, John Lobb had been using museum calf as early as the 40s, right? 1940s. But it has had a resurgence in recent years and now is available from a lot of shoe brands. A couple of tanneries do it, but it is the shoes themselves that I think really make the statement for this leather. So let's talk about a couple of the shoes, and we'll start with the ones that are actually in a factory museum, which this is a Sons of Henry, and this is in a walnut museum calf. All right. And as you look at the shoe, the light reveals a variance of color, which gets to be more and more interesting as the shoe ages. And what's nice about this is that you can actually use regular polish on it, and it doesn't really diminish the effect. Like if you have a hand patina shoe, you're generally polishing it differently. Now this is a pair. This is from Trickers, in their brown museum calf. And Trickers has been doing museum calf for a long time as well. And you can see here, the color variation in this is just wonderful. Now you can get museum calf leather in many, many colors: green, blue, red, as well as brown and a light brown. Most of mine are obviously this darker brown. Now, the next one that I'm going to show you, this is from Gordon JimJun, and a very different kind of shoe, being that this is an Oxford versus the two Derbies, you know, and you can see even with very, very clean lines, there's almost a texture of color in the shoe. But here, this is a very formal shoe, and it still plays. And I think that that's important to note because you can look at it a lot of different ways. Now, there's also the patinaed calf. And in the patina, sometimes they'll do this, and it's kind of a museum effect. I'm in a lot of shoe groups with a bunch of patina artists, and this is one of those things that they really like to do. It's pretty hard, but if you do it right, it has this beautiful impact. Almost, these look like they're on fire from far away. Just kind of a very, very cool effect. This is a Septième Largeur, which is from France, really kind of the home of the art of the shoe patina. And at least in my experience, somebody's going to argue with me. Obviously, many shoemaking countries have their own traditions in this art. This is an Italian shoe, and this is a hand patina in a very light color, you know, and this is subtle, right? So if you're far away, these are hole cuts, so they're supposed to be very formal, but so you don't see it at all from far away. But as you look more closely, it definitely comes through. These are Y by Yosol, which is their prestige group, which is by Antonio Maccariello. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous leather. This is baby box calf. And the patina that he does on this by hand is just incredible. And I don't know how he does it, but this baby box calf that he gets is probably some of the most supple calf that I own. And even though these shoes are a little bit big for me, I can still wear them, and they're comfortable. And, you know, for hole cuts, they do not crease incredibly either, which is, you know, just phenomenal. So enough about the shoes, back to the calf. This hand patina really does, you know, add a little kick to the shoe. But the factory, the tanned patina in this museum calf is incredibly nice, just different, and something that you should think about. So as I approach and I talk to different shoemakers and I'm deciding on new shoes to get, if I'm interested in this kind of a patina, I have a decision to make. I have to decide, do I want a museum calf that's made in the tannery, or do I want one that's hand done? And I kind of go back and forth. I love both, and these are obviously easier to care for, but in all cases, they really do represent, you know, some of the finest shoes in shoemaking in the examples that I have here. Some are inexpensive, some are considerably more expensive, and you get the wonderful difference in the quality of the shoe, while the leather itself is just gorgeous, fun to work with, and in some cases, this beautiful hand patina that is really makes them quite unique. So thank you for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are and what you choose, and if you even like Wsgmuseumcalf. Is this something that you consider to be a no-go area? Early in my shoe collecting, I didn't like it. So I'm interested to hear your thoughts on it as well. Thanks for watching.